script. "You're going to be a glorified servant," her mom said, taking a drag on the merit. "Is that what you want?" She blew out the smoke and narrowed her green eyes, the ones Rory wished she'd inherited. "I don't care about being a servant. The whole point is to get out of here," Rory said. "Widen my horizons. Don't you want me to get out of here? Ever?" "Just say it," her mom said, taking her glass. "The whole point is to get away from me." "From you and your boyfriend," Rory thought as she turned back to the stove. Brian, who yelled when he talked on the phone. Brian, whose Xbox had taken up permanent residence in their living room. Brian, who couldn't make rent at his own place, so naturally would be moving in with them, like her mom's last two disasters in tight jeans. Rory picked up the spatula and pried a burning onion slice from the pan. "Let me know when it's ready," her mom said. Then she'd strolled out of the kitchen on her cowboy boots, trailing smoke and the smell of Paris eau de cologne. That had been the end of the discussion. Rory checked her watch as the train rattled past a vegetable stand. She thought of Sophie and Trish, probably sunning themselves at the lake right now, taking advantage of the last free weekday before they started their jobs on Monday. Every summer, she'd meet them after her shift at Mario's, and they'd hang out at the mall or in front of the frozen yogurt place and talk about their days. Now she was more than 100 miles away. The farthest she'd ever been from home was New York City, and the last time had been 3 years ago. She'd gone in with her mom for her 14th birthday and seen Mamma Mia, or at least half of Mamma Mia. They'd had to leave early because her mom was almost positive that Martin or Tommy or Gordon or whomever she was dating at the time was cheating on her, and she wanted to catch him in the act. To nobody's shock, she did. "East Hampton," the conductor announced over the PA. "East Hampton next." The train was still moving, but passengers leaped out of their seats to grab their bags off the luggage rack. Quickly, she reached into her purse and flipped open the cracked Estee Lauder compact she'd had since 9th grade. After 6 hours of traveling, her wavy dark brown hair had gone frizzy from the humid June afternoon, and her kohl eyeliner had bled into a raccoon-like mask around her hazel eyes. She thought about trying to fix things, but decided it was a lost cause. She'd never been pretty enough, in her opinion, to care too much about looking perfect, unlike her mom, who'd been beautiful enough to be preoccupied by it for her entire life. Still, she slipped on a plastic headband and ran the last dregs of some Wet n Wild bronze-berry gloss over her full lips. It didn't hurt to clean up a little. Rich people liked that. Actually, her aunt never used the word rich. Polished was the word she always used about the rules. They're a very polished family. The train finally screeched to a full stop. She grabbed her duffel bag, her book bag, and her favorite vintage black leather motorcycle jacket off the luggage rack and moved toward the doors. When she stepped out on the platform, the air smelled like the ocean. Squinting in the bright sunlight, she made her way past the white station house and over to the small parking lot, where a line of SUVs and convertibles waited to pick people up. Rory glanced at the people streaming over to the cars. The men wore polo shirts and khaki shorts and loafers with no socks. The women wore toothpick-thin jeans and delicate silk cardigans and flat sandals with just a sliver of beaded leather between the toes. Rory looked down at her own outfit. Her light denim miniskirt, sleeveless yellow t-shirt, and platform slides had looked stylish that morning, but now she wasn't so sure. "Rory?" She turned to see a guy with short, brownish blonde hair and a tanned, chiseled face coming toward her in the crowd. His mirrored sunglasses gave him the air of someone paid to be athletic. Or maybe it was the matching white t-shirt and shorts. "Hey, I'm Steve," he said. "The tennis pro for the rules. Fee asked me to come get you." For a moment, she felt her usual panic at coming face to face with a cute, athletic guy in his 20s, and then willed it away. "Oh, hi," she said. "Nice to meet you." "Here, let me take that," he said, taking her duffel and throwing it onto his shoulder. "We're over here." Rory watched Steve walk ahead of her. Even from behind, he was good-looking, with a long, narrow back and sun-browned calves.